For the third consecutive week, a blocking pattern has developed in the Tasman Sea. We've got a very slow-moving high near stationary. We'll be sitting in the Tasman right through this week. Winds move anti-clockwise around highs, so a humid easterly airstream for Queensland and New South Wales. That's feeding into a trough supported by an upper low. All the ingredients are in place for heavy rain and storms, and on Monday we've already seen some heavy falls from storms into Queensland and New South Wales. A bit of a front bringing a burst of light showers to southeastern Australia during the middle of the week, but otherwise, due to this blocking pattern, generally staying warm and sunny on most days through southern Australia, and that has been the story of this March so far in those areas. Through the north, showers and storms continuing. Let's start with this rain and storm event. So on Monday we had supercell storms, wild thunderstorms through the inland part of New South Wales. The most severe storms on Tuesday, migrating slightly towards the northeast New South Wales, but also the southern inland of Queensland. Very good chance of severe storms with heavy rain, flash flooding, damaging winds and large hail. This is a wild, major storm outbreak through eastern Australia. As we continue to move through the week, you'll notice the weather pattern doesn't change too much at all. The onshore winds continue, which will bring rain to the coastline, but because of our upper low, that's a low pressure system above the surface, which will be near stationary over the eastern inland, we're expecting heavy rain and storms, particularly that far northeast pocket of New South Wales and southeast Queensland. You'll note the red and the black shading showing extremely intense rainfall through the middle of the week, and on Friday, well, it does continue with the odd shower and storm persisting on the western side of the ranges. At this early stage, it's impossible to predict exactly when the rain will clear, perhaps not even until the middle of next week. This is how much rain we should see over the next 8 days. Now, it is hard at this stage to pick out the bullseyes, but just near the Queensland-New South Wales border, that black shading indicates potentially over 400 millimetres of rain. So flash flooding and river flooding would be possible. Falls in excess of 100 millimetres from the Wide Bay right through the southeast coast, all the way down to the lower part of the mid-north coast, and even possibly around Sydney, we could see weekly totals in excess of 100 millimetres. Much of that rain for Sydney falling on Tuesday. That should be the day with the heaviest rain around the Sydney region. Top of the ranges, more than 50 millimetres. Western side of the ranges, also some pretty good falls, although a little bit hit and miss west of the ranges because the rain will be falling from thunderstorms. The